These fights have made Dakota Ditcheva an MMA legend. From taking down legends to being an absolute dominant machine. This is the rising star that is Dakota Ditcheva. So get ready for some hard-hitting, show-stopping violence.
I woke up this morning and I'll choose violence every single day.
This is Fighting is Art. Let's go.
I did. Oh, spinning elbow.
Dakota Ditcheva made her professional debut on April 10th, 2021 at Cage Steel 25, where she put a quick stop to Jenny Line. Only 5 months later, Dakota managed to get a similar outcome against Carrie Isom at Celtic Gladiator 30.
Oh, spinning back elbow, just missed, and this is the thing, and another, and a knee!
Straight across punches for Dakota, raining down. Carrie really needs to improve her position.
Referee's seen enough at Dakota Ditcheva.
At UKFC 17, she managed to draw the attention of international organizations when she managed to keep up her streak of first-round stoppages against Patricia Borges.
Oh, this could be it. She needs to do...
It was at PAWFC 1 in Canada, where her streak of first-round finishes would come to an end. But she still managed to get a stoppage in the second round against Simone de Silva. Her final unsigned fight saw her taking on Paula Bittencourt, and while it went the distance, Dakota managed to put Paula in a world of hurt.
Oh, here we go! Right on the money, baby! What a kick!
In July 2022, Dakota signed with PFL, and her first opponent was Hasna Gaber. It was Hasna Gaber's PFL debut as well, but Hasna had all of the confidence in the world during her walkout to the ring. Meanwhile, Dakota entered the ring with a humbling approach as she was focused on the task at hand. Hasna immediately applied pressure to Dakota with a flurry of punches. Dakota wound up managing her distance quickly and kept Hasna at bay with front kicks.
Ditcheva utilized range with her kicks, keeping her on the outside.
Dakota's kicks ended up getting her a knockdown, and she pressed Hasna against the cage. After a good amount of clinch control where she landed punch after punch, Dakota landed a devastating knee to the body that ended the fight.
Here, she's to the body, that's it.
The end of the fight! Rich Mitchell waves it off. Prediction was that this would last.
Head position. And there's
Immediately after this fight, Dakota went on to face Catherine Corrigines at PFL 10, and her rising stardom just kept climbing. Catherine Corrigines stood ready to face another opponent after going on a winning streak.
I don't believe she's ever been dragged into deep waters before, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I love to crush dreams, so let's go.
But she had no idea the monster she'd be facing in Dakota Ditcheva. Dakota easily took control of the center and tested the waters with some kicks. After 30 seconds of playing it cautious, Catherine pressed Dakota with a hard right to the face.
Behind the right hand there, not able to catch hold of Dakota.
just needs to be.
Dakota nonchalantly pushes Catherine out of the center with some more front kicks.
We find it.
The two fighters traded punches before going into a clinch.
Debut featured a lot of inch work so far, all out from distance. Right hand. And there's the clinch.
Catherine thought she could get Dakota to the ground, but it was Dakota who slowly worked Catherine to the canvas.
Push the arm, and she will land knees with the quickness. Saw her last fight dropping her opponent with a knee to the body, finishing the fight.
After going back to the feet, Catherine almost put Dakota in a spot of trouble, but Dakota used the cage to her advantage.
Use the cage. Very good. Move away.
In the end, it was Dakota who won by KO with some nasty shots to the face in the first round.
Right hand.
She does a great job of knowing her distance.
I woke up this morning and the first thing I saw on my phone was an interview she did about crushing my dreams. Let me tell you one thing, this hype train stops for nobody.
On March 25, 2023 at PFL Europe 1, Dakota faced Malin Hermansen, and she showed off a new skill set that people weren't ready for.
Dangerous! Dakota! Ditcheva!
Hermansen seemed to be keeping her distance fairly well in the beginning.
There's one of those leg kicks early.
It's a good way to deal with the leg kicks, making her miss.
But then she made the mistake of going into the clinch with Dakota. Dakota pelted Hermansen with knees to the body and face, while pressuring her against the cage. While Malin tried to find a way out of the clinch, Dakota threw her to the ground and took control. Malin attempted to scramble out of Dakota's hold, but Ditcheva maintained a heavy, dominant presence on Malin.
Staying around the knees, Hermansen here, trying to get herself back into an attack position. Great movement by Dakota.
In a last-ditch attempt to get to her feet, Malin surrendered her back to Dakota.
Okay, you've got to get me here. You've got to show me something.
There we go, the arms pinned.
Good job from Hermansen rolling in there.
Look at the scramble.
And Dakota secured her first PFL submission finish.
Dakota! Ditcheva!
After expressing her emotions, Dakota sent out a warning to the rest of the flyweight division.
And show that I'm not just a striker in these flyweights. You need to be careful. You need to bring a bit more than that if you want to try and knock me out of this competition, because that's not going to work.
Cornelia Holm did bring more to the cage in Dakota's next fight, as this was her first pro fight that wasn't a first-round finish. Cornelia wasted no time in taking Dakota to the ground.
Big class as well, and she utilized them so well with that jab. It's a good takedown for Holm.
Beautiful work.
But Dakota quickly got back to her feet and refused to be brought back down.
Back to the feet, making home work for this one. There's that ATT room.
After dealing with almost 3 full minutes of clinch pressure from Holm, Dakota turns the tables with some ferocious knees.
Pusher, and now there's the knees. The knees coming up the center, right back on the attack through this takedown attempt, and Ditcheva.
The two women finished the first round trading more knees after Holm kept Dakota in a grueling clinch.
A whole round of that.
Dakota started round 2 right, with a right to the face of Holm. 30 seconds in, Dakota hurt Holm with a hard right to the face again, and Holm was rattled.
What a run that was.
It's a laser. She always hits.
Cornelia's stamina was already running low, and Dakota kept her distance by landing a solid kick to the face.
Long and rangy. Big class. She has to stay.
Holm took her shot at a takedown, but Ditcheva was ready for her this time.
But
After a long time in clinch, the ref separated the fighters, and Dakota immediately shut down a takedown attempt while landing her own strikes.
good sprawl, and then
When Holm tried yet another takedown, Dakota reversed it and assumed control.
Holm now starting to really feel the pressure. Desperate to get this fight to the floor. Beautiful, very nice. Now we're going to see Holm deal with the grappling.
Dakota was controlling the fight on the ground, but she told Holm to get to her feet.
good work by Holm to get her legs back in the fight.
No surprise there.
Off.
Holm was waiting for Dakota's kick this time, but she still couldn't take Dakota down.
Good level change here from Holm.
She goes again, pushes her back.
After a cautious beginning to the third round, Dakota had Holm scared of her kicks,
She said, Sean, good right hand.
and Dakota kept putting pressure on her with kicks to the legs, body, and head.
The head kick.
More leg kicks from Ditcheva slowed Holm down halfway through the round.
Cornelia Holm for these 3 minutes.
With Holm not being able to get away, Dakota landed the final strikes of the match.
Finish.
After the fight, Dakota shared the cage with her future opponent, Valentina Skitizzi.
I can't wait to show you who is the real warrior.
Let's get a face-off between these two ladies. And Dan Hardy on the broadcast desk for this one.
Valentina came out strong, but Dakota picked her apart with strikes early.
I think this is the only way that
Skitidze thought that pressuring Dakota was her best game plan, but Dakota pelted her with knees to the body.
Oh, knees! This clinched knee, it saw Dakota Ditcheva finish.
Skitidze almost put Dakota on her back, but Dakota answered her with even more knees to the body.
Good work by Dakota maintaining balance. And look at that. Skitidze ripping to the body, already some...
Dakota decided to take control of the clinch after hurting Skitidze with a strike to the head. Dakota continues to open up her opponent's face while in the clinch.
I mean, we're so close here. Them knees are devastating.
But after the first round came to an end, the fight was stopped due to Skitidze's eye.
Her own corner, John Cow, SPG coach. They're guiding her along. Guys, we might not see Dakota Ditcheva. Ditcheva!
I'll go to America, I'll clean them all out, just give them to me one by one.
And Dakota did just that, with Lisa Malden being her next victim. The fight started slow, but Dakota quickly cornered Lisa against the cage.
You can see the speed of Dakota Ditcheva on display. Nasty combination.
Lisa tried to throw a kick of her own, but Dakota decided to lay her down instead.
When she walked out, and she's fighting an American.
Lisa managed to get a takedown against Dakota by tripping her head first.
Michael Martin is doing with her legs. She's keeping that space. Bracing, bringing.
Oh, there we go.
Steps across with the throw.
But in the end, Dakota's body strikes were too much for Lisa.
Big nasty knees. She's in big trouble.
Protection. With no point, this woman, another knee to the mid-tan coming down from the top.
Stop.
Nice. More body shots. This one drops in. First round finish.
Dangerous! Dakota Ditcheva!
Who do you want to see in the second half of the regular season?
I don't really care. I'm going to win it anyway, so give me anyone.
Dakota continued her title run facing off against Chelsea Hackett.
World champion and stands.
The fight went as well as every other fight Dakota won, with her knocking Chelsea to the ground. Chelsea expended a good amount of energy trying to hold Dakota in a clinch. But Dakota's knees dazed Chelsea long enough for them to separate. After a short amount of time in the center, the fight found its way back to the cage, where Dakota put an end to things. Dakota continued her streak of first-round finishes when she faced Gina Bishop. After a minute of barely any strikes happening, Gina managed to put Dakota on the ground.
And here's the big takedown for Gina Bishop.
Things didn't look so good for Dakota, but she managed to break free.
Gina Bishop gets to be where she wants to be and pressures and grapples, and at least one time gets Ditcheva to the mat.
Good hand control by Ditcheva.
That was a mistake for Gina, as she was tired, and Dakota managed to slip in her dangerous knees.
Beautiful knee.
And Ditcheva beckons Gina Bishop back to her feet. And
Dakota demanded that Gina get back to her feet, and she put an end to the fight.
first round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Wow.
Nasty again.
Wow.
Dangerous.
For the whole fight week, all the girls in the tournament, I think I proved enough just there. We don't do no split decisions around here.
With a win over Gina, Dakota was set to face Tyler Santos, and Dakota was already tired of her talk.
Future legends of the game here.
She's just gonna join the list of cans now, so take a seat.
Dakota immediately set the pace with her hard-hitting leg kicks.
Wow, hard inside.
Tyler closed the distance quickly, but Dakota was the one that managed to get a takedown.
Nice job, Ditcheva, to turn it around.
Dakota couldn't defend Tyler's second takedown attempt, though.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook.
Dakota Ditcheva not compete
Once back on their feet, Dakota showed off some of her striking power.
twice. Another right hand cracking off the side in Tyler Santos' face.
Dakota found her rhythm with her kicks again.
Ditcheva showing off all the weapons.
Tyla tried to retreat to the cage, but Dakota pushed back.
And an elbow to finish that. She has Tyler Santos hurt.
In the second round, Santos spent most of the time controlling Dakota in the clinch.
Trying to get head position. Dakota trying to get the tie clinch. She sneaks out of the side. Lands an elbow.
But Dakota ended the fight by absolutely pummeling the body of Santos. With that win, Dakota became the PFL Women's Flyweight World Champion and the first British woman to win a major MMA title. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and comment some of your favorite Dakota Ditcheva moments.
Is going to be unbelievable.
Goodbye.
Wow, nasty work again. Wow, dangerous. Dakota Ditcheva.